go to the tech lab, see what I can't research. I like that. Let's go ahead and get... Yeah, let's go ahead and get this. I have the platinum for this. Whoa. Fully upgraded. Okay. Oh, I know I need to go to customize my looks. Not only that, we're going to stop by and talk with Jack. But first... check out the captain's quarters. Customize the gear. Nothing much changed about this. Whoa! Built specifically for Siberia's field officers, the Infirmore has a VI dedicated to recognizing serious medical trauma. This application helps assess soldiers can be useful in high-risk situations. What does this do? Touch and negotiate, more damage and scoring speed, F. Reduces delay for... that'd be nice. Recharge time. Ooh, I like that. Melee, shield strength. Shield by 8, I don't really melee, but I like my shields being increased. I actually prefer the weapon damage. Power damage versus weapon damage. Weapon damage it is. I like the health. Shields and heavy armor, sure, I'll take that. What's going on with Piping Terminal? Hello, beans. Nala Butler. Take care of Garrus. Commander Shepard, my husband has been serving on Garrus' team. Don't know how much of Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself. Only that my husband died in traps set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part. It was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never wanted that. He was proud of his work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, if there's I'd give anything to be back with him. To get back with him. To get back him. Ugh. To get him back. There we go. Whatever happens, what happened there wasn't Garrus' fault. Yes, Commander now. Please, if you can, help him. Stop blaming himself. Please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you. Nala Butler. My recommendation Infernal Arm has been really received by squad leaders in the verge. I'm passing this along to you. It should be above board anomaly now. Check the quarters. Mayor's range, your weapon. auto-recorded telemetry, particularly significant ratio, being the base body she is. She sent a request for additional firepower, suggesting that something long-range and anti-shield would be useful. So we pitched you an Incisa sniper rifle. It will be in Normandy's armory, fight through paces, let us know what you think. One of the cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology. I need to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You find them on planet Typhon system in the missing Phoenix massive cluster. Please use care in this matter. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief, Kasumi Goto, and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have even heard of her, if you can claim to have seen her in person. She is unregulated in stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to Zereka Ward on the Citadel. There you will find a specialized ad terminal that differs from the usual. Inputting the password, Silence is Golden, to begin the rendezvous. Mattock Heavy Rifle. Rand has been working with Edie on crunching battle telemetry numbers, and Edie has an interesting thought. She suggested that we may be overlooking older proven technologies in an effort to provide you with this state-of-the-art. Yeah. Normally, I wouldn't give much credence to the idea, but when an AI criticizes you for loving high tech, it gives one pause to consider. Yeah, I get that. I understand that. With that in mind, he delivered a few heavy rifles, Mattocks, to the Normandy. They've been modified for thermal clips, but the rest of the rifle should be the old, reliable gun that the colonist militia have been using for decades. Good hunting. Gas plasma shotgun. Shepard, a cell is required an interesting weapon from the Geth. It's much like a shotgun, but it's higher tech. Something to do with firing superconductors that create plasma impact. Its ammunition is more specialized than those of our shotguns, but it's not hard to make or modify. I arranged to deliver a few of these weapons to the Normandy. Capacitor helmet. Shepard, by the time you read this, a tactician will have delivered a capacitor helmet to your armor locker. It will step up your shield recharging technology. Use it in good health. The Phalanx Heavy Pistol. I think this is the last weapon we have to read through. Shepard, he informed me that Jacob recently acquired some M5 Phalanx pistols from some friends who shall remain unnamed. I appreciate his resourcefulness. Had he come to me, I would have made the arrangements. We discussed this, and to show that there are no hard feelings, I've had a few more complimentary Phalanx's replacement parts for the laser sights, and the repair manuals delivered to the Normandy. Use them how you will. Archon Visor. Shepard, a tactician has just made a handoff to your crew. A visor and a bit of software called the Archon system. It manages processing power for biotic amplifiers and omni-tools, or more correctly, allows you to use the mannequin. It's in your armor locker now. Yay! Crystal armor. Our armored tacticians have had a lively debate about the crystal armor system. The suit is supposed to be effective on its own merits, but the tacticians felt it suited its shield algorithm best exploited piecemeal in custom arrangements by combining it with other armors. I shipped the crystal suit to the Normandy. It has modular programming so that you can mix and match parts as you wish. There we go. Okay. That was a lot of talking to do all at once. Let's go have a chat with Jack.
Hey.
You got any ideas for upgrades?
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I ran across the schematics for making L5X implants. Still got them in my head. You want to know what I need? Not usually my thing, but I've learned how to get things done on my own.
Fair enough. Nice.
Hey.
Any more upgrades?
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I figured out those L5Xs. Consider yourself lucky. It's not like I keep a library of this shit around.
What do you think about Miranda and Jacob?
What do you think of Miranda
Hey.
and Jacob?
Jacob doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus bitch. Knew that before she opened her mouth.
The mission, how do you think it's going?
What do you think of our mission?
I don't care. I'm out to survive it, then cut loose.
I just want to talk with you now.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm still finding out about me. Thanks for letting me look at these files.
Glad they're helping out.
If they're helping you, that's good enough for me.
Don't be my buddy. You need me to kill for you, I need you for these files. Let's leave it there. Your friends at Cerberus are into some nasty things. I'm gonna find something I can use. I just know it.
Finding answers?
What if the answers aren't what you expect?
I'm not looking for answers. I'm looking for names, dates, places.
What's the next step?
What happens when you find what you're looking for?
I go hunting. Anyone who's screwed with me pays. Their associates pay. Their friends pay. The galaxy's gonna be a lot emptier when I'm done.
Okay, well, tell me about Cerberus then.
What's your history with Cerberus?
They raised me in a research facility. I escaped when I was a kid. Been on the run ever since. And they've been chasing me ever since. But soon, I'm gonna chase them.
Don't you want better quarters?
You don't have to live in this pit, you know.
It's dark, quiet, and hard to find. That spells safety to me. You know, this ship is a powerhouse. You could go pirate. Live like a king. I could help.
How would you help?
You'd be my first mate?
I'd lead the boarding party. And handle the executions.
You enjoy killing, huh?
What is it about killing that fascinates you so much?
I figure every time someone dies and it's not me, my chances of survival go up. Simple.
Okay, well, see ya.
I should go.
Yep.
Oh, got some renegade.
I just heard the collectors hit the Ferris colony.
Not much going on right here, so let's go talk to Garrus and Miranda. Yemen Chamber monitors the activities of Nomi. Talk with the regulators to learn valuable information. Okay. That is good to know. Okay, Miranda, let's talk.
Commander, what can I do for you?
The Normandy status.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What do you do here?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Upgrade to the Normandy?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
That'll help.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Can we talk?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
What are your goals?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus' long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Then who's in charge?
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Okay, what is Cerberus exactly?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Fair enough, fair enough. Cerberus resources?
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
So what do you know about the Elusive Man?
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
What makes you think so?
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. Even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
I want to know about you.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You genetically modified? Sorry, I got some cheeses that I'm munching on.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and... well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So, you're perfect. No, so so you're perfect?
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my... abilities.
Just, yeah.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Did you hear? Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields. Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, taking it pretty hard.
Dr. Chalkis, I got your brandy for you.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
Let's drink.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
Why leave the Alliance?
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
So you're lonely?
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
I understand.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Toast to our friends.
To the people we care for.
May we never take them for granted.
Oh boy. I think you can make it to Jacob without tipping all the way over. And we're back to normal. Hey Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Normandy weapons?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Normandy upgrades then.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Ship enhancements? Don't have the money for it right now. I do have the money for that though.
Shepard, need me
What
for
do you
something?
think about the Cerberus crew?
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Just wanting to talk.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
You okay with this?
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What's with your history, man?
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
After the Normandy was destroyed, most of us went our separate ways. C-Sec asked me back, but I turned them down. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
How'd you get a group?
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
What are your activities?
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
You were a thug?
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the
The
street.
gangs must have paid you then.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
So what was your squad composure like?
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Salarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
Okay, so what happened to you?
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Give me the rundown.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Maybe you was a casualty then?
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Found him yet?
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Okay. So we go to Jacob and then Mordin, and then we'll go pick up another dossier. Maybe stop by and see Joker as well.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Normandy upgrades?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Okay. Can't upgrade this. I can do this one.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
Alright. What is the surface of the Alliance like?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices.
Well then.
The whole thing was hushed
Never heard
like
that.
they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Thoughts on this mission?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
What's your opinion of the crew?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else,
We're
Commander?
working on it, so I just want to talk about you for now.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
Don't be so formal, Jacob. We can chat.
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
So that's why you joined Cerberus?
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't mind the methods?
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
Okay. What's the highlights of your career?
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Why wasn't that reported?
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
I mean, you're still in top shape, man.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
None needed.
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Okay. Let's check out my... Let me upgrade too right quick. Okay, then we're gonna go talk to Mordin.
Shepard, how can I help?
You enjoying this lab setup?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
What do you think about the squad?
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Any upgrades to the Normandy you can think of?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the Collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Prototype? Sure.
Shepard, how can I help?
Upgrades?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the Collectors?
Sorry, have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech
I
now.
talk about you.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What did you do?
What was the Special Task Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
How did it happen?
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage, like any other natural hazard, Krogan evolved past it.
Perhaps they weren't evolving? Perhaps they weren't adapting?
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for, not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
The good news, at least. At least the species won't be going extinct.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
This was the best choice?
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
How did you distribute the fires without getting noticed?
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
What is the effects of the modification?
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Why not just kill them all if you're gonna do this?
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal, not a murderer, genocide, unnecessary. Krogan as a whole, violent, aggressive, still have outliers, worth saving. Genophage modification protected Galaxy, allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
What you did was wrong, you know. They're dying out right now.
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time, tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Let's go see what Joke has to say about all this, then we can...
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
Okay, Shepard, glad you're back, but keep an eye on that last one. We can only hold so much crazy.
How are things going on up here?
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
It's gotta mute, you know. You can use it.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something. Okay, a little too far there, but you know what I mean.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks. I'll remember this.
Oh no! I didn't know we were playing Telltale's game. How do you think about the mission?
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
The squad?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Well, it seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. No surprise, Mordin acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Anything else?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It seems
Oh,
like
that I
Garrus...
went out
no
with
surprise.
last.
It's just my opinion.
No, I
That's
didn't
it for
mean to
now.
do that.
Yes, Shepard.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
The good old days.
Commander.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What about the old crew?
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Okay, now I can say goodbye.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Oh. Could go after the Warlord. No, I'm curious about who this Kasumi Goto is. Oh, well, that's Citadel. I don't need to worry about Citadel right now. I'll go to the Citadel after. Oop, I get one area done. But while I am here, I think I can...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
No, I don't.
Jack's tattoos are beautiful. As colorful as her past, I'm sure. I have concerns with her temper.
What do you mean?
You have worries about Jack?
I know she'll be solid under fire, but her attitude suggests deep personal issues. She pushes people away, yet approaches sex casually. I don't think she understands her own motivations. I wouldn't be surprised if she makes advances on you. If you want her respect, think twice.
I'll be careful.
I'll do my best not to piss her off.
Please warn me if you fail. I want a chance to hide. Anyway, what's up?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything
Let's
else,
chat
Commander?
right quick.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Never mind.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.